Got time to go? Okay, if everyone will please rise, we'll call to order the common council meeting for November 17th. We'll start our meeting with our pledge of allegiance led by Councilman Mike Johnson, followed by our prayer by Councilman Thurman Adams.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
For allowing us to serve our community. We're truly grateful for that opportunity. Give us wisdom because the lives of so many are affected. Give us your heart, your mind, whether in discussion or decision. Guide and protect those who serve, whether it's leaders, employees, first responders, volunteers, for every one of them, Lord. And help us to build a community where every person can thrive. We ask for your guidance and we ask for your forgiveness, Lord, when we get it wrong. We just pray it all in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Roll call, Mr. Asher, please.
Councilwoman Wilson.
Present.
Councilwoman Means Davis. Councilman Johnson. Councilwoman Sanders.
Here.
Councilman Adams. Councilman Harold.
Here.
Councilman Reed.
Okay, we're gonna do a little shuffling here of our agenda. We have miscellaneous business down towards the end, but since we have all these kind ladies here tonight, we're gonna do miscellaneous business first. We have our Indiana BPW, Indiana Working Women's Month proclamation for 2025. Yeah, everybody get in here. So. How many? Okay, everybody ready? Okay. All right. No, I don't need to be in the picture. Thank you, though. All right, so our Working Women's Month proclamation for 2025, whereas the month of November 2025 has been designated as Indiana Working Women Recognition Month to honor all working women whose accomplishments give fitting recognition to their services to this community. And whereas no event could be more deserving of supporting the participation of community than one dedicated to these women who represent all phases of employment. And whereas the inspiration and encouragement we give to develop qualities and characters essential to more young women to enter the working force or a career of very important to the future of the city, of the state, and nation. Now, therefore, I, Scott A. Ferguson, Mayor of the City of Shelbyville, hereby proclaim the month of November 2025 as Indiana Working Women's Recognition Month. Thank you. And I don't know. I know one of the most important things, well, not one of the most, you guys do a lot of important things, but the reality store that you do at the middle school every year is very important. I think the kids enjoy that, and it kind of gives them a realization of what's going on in life. So I hope that continues. I know it's a lot of work for y'all, but I always appreciate being able to attend, and that's one of the many great things that you guys do. So,
Several. Thank you so much.
my pleasure. Thank you all for attending. Appreciate you. So next we'll have old business, second reading of ordinance number 253047, creating a sidewalk fund. Councilwoman Wilson.
Whereas the city of Shelbyville adopted ordinance number 25-3045, amending the Uniform Development Ordinance to create a fee in lieu program for the payment of a fee in lieu of
Make a motion to
installation of a
approve.
sidewalk.
We have a motion and a second to approve ordinance 253047 on second reading. Is there any discussion?
Mayor, I'm sorry. Can you tell me who had the motion in a second, please?
Second.
I made the motion.
Thank you so much.
The motion.
Thank you. I missed it. Thank you.
Okay.
Good evening, Jenny Meltzer, City Attorney. As I explained on first reading, this is just the fund that needs to be set up based on the UDO changes that were done last time. Happy to answer any questions.
I may have turned that off.
No, it's on.
It's
Mayor.
on, okay. Okay, good.
Okay, thanks.
Any questions, further discussion? Anyone in the public wish to speak? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries 6-0. Thank you. Any further old business? Hearing none, we'll move to new business. Any new business? All right, let's back off to miscellaneous business again. Any more miscellaneous business? I have miscellaneous business, no one else does. I would like to offer, I guess, kind of a report from my vacation I took for 2 weeks, or quote vacation that, oh, we didn't do the minutes, sorry. Let's go back to the minutes, I apologize. I was skipped out of turn. We are out of order, aren't we? Okay. Let's go back to the minutes from our previous meeting. Is there a motion to approve those minutes?
Second.
Motion and second from, okay, all right. Any discussion on those? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. All right, motion carries 6-0. Sorry for that. I got way out of business there. All right, now, so I wanted to report on our trip that we took, not all of us, but I think Councilman Johnson and Councilman Reed and Council Lady Sanders all went to Japan with Rob Nolly, myself, Brian Asher and Scott Asher. We spent a week in Japan. We visited PK USA, Yoshiro Chemical, KN Platek, Ryobi, Kimura, Rizu, spent 2 days in our sister city. We left on Monday and arrived on Tuesday evening. So you basically lose a day when you go. We had very successful meetings with all the companies that we met with. Very cordial. You know, I've been doing this for 14 years now, and I'll always go to Japan as long as the budget allows me to go. These are monies that we budget every year to take these travels. They are not vacations. Furthermore, after we left Japan, Scott Asher and Brian Asher and Rob Nolly and I went to Germany. We did get to go to the Colts game, which was fun. We had a long day, and I'm not complaining because this is what we choose to do, but we spent 40 hours in airplanes and 30 hours in trains in those 2 weeks period. We did meet with Knauf, and we were invited by the Indy Chamber to attend their events in Berlin. While we were in Berlin, we attended 4 different events with the Indy Chamber, ranging anywhere from the Indiana Soybean Alliance to Indiana University. And Mayor Westfield was there with us also. Who do I have? The IEDC was there. So we're always trying to put ourselves in front of people to make ourselves, better and get more acquainted with people. The Indy Partnership was there. The Sports Corp was there. The Sports Corp was pretty amazed about our new little cross-country event we have coming up in December on the 13th that they knew nothing about. So that's their job to promote events. And so they're very shocked that we would have something that big in Shelbyville. So we're always trying to educate people on what we're doing. So just a little brief summary of what we did. So we ended up with 15 meetings altogether and just had a very successful time. First time that the city of Shelbyville had ever visited Knauf, which is kind of insane. Company that's been in our community for 51 years, and we've never gone over to meet with them. We did get to meet with the head of Knauf Industries and take a nice tour of their gypsum board factory. And we talked some business. We were there for 4 hours, which is a very good meeting. We just, overall, it was a great trip. It was long and tiring, of course, but we're glad to take it every year. We're glad the city allows us with the budget to take these kind of trips. And we're glad that the taxpayers, don't knowingly pay for it, but it's in the budget and we appreciate them paying for these things. We did open our 14th Japanese company this year. And I do not believe without us going on these trips that we've had the success that we've had with all of our Japanese companies. Not saying that we want to keep going to other countries, but the Germany trip just happened to fall in our laps and the timing of it was pretty good. So we decided to take advantage of it and go to Knauf. We know that Knauf is always interested in maybe doing more things and maybe not. I don't know. So we just wanted to go over there and give them some ideas on what we're thinking that they could do and what we could do to help them. So,
Mayor, why don't you talk about the ad that Rizzu did?
oh, yeah.
It's pretty amazing.
So Rezu America, one of our newest company, took an ad in what is equivalent to the Wall Street Journal in Tokyo. And they spent $750,000 on that ad, and they've ran it 3 times. Well, they've ran it twice already, and they're running it for the 3rd time. And that's pretty impressive, I guess. So they're wanting to let everybody know that, let all their colleagues in Japan know what they're doing in Indiana, let alone not in Indiana, but in Shelbyville, Indiana. So it's very impressive that, they did that. I mean, that was, so there's a person that works for the Indiana Economic Development Corporation that is stationed in Japan all the time. And Paul's been around for, God, a long time over there. And he says this is the craziest thing he's ever seen for a Japanese company, put that kind of investment into something, letting people know where they're at and what they're doing.
And
So,
it's a beautiful ad and it showcased the building that they have here in Shelbyville. So that was pretty amazing. So we think we're going to get a lot of feedback because of that, a lot of
yeah,
positive.
a lot of positive. People know where Shelbyville is in Tokyo, definitely now. So, but, so it's always our pleasure to go and, like I said, always take the criticism of going. I don't mind that because I believe it's great for our community. It's great for our industry to let them know where we're at and where we stand and that we do care about their business and what they do here in our community. So Linda asked me earlier about the Adams Paint Building getting tore down and the wall problems that we're having over there. I mean, on the property itself, no, we don't, no, it's just the ongoing work over there that we run into. So when we ended up, we thought the Strand was going to be our biggest issue. Well, the Strand has not been our biggest issue. It's the beauty shop, the tattoo shop, and the buildings across the front there on Harrison. Once we got the structure of the Adams Paint Building torn down, we ended up with a wall that was not stable. So we've had to go into those shops and actually build a wall from the inside of those shops. And now they've torn down the wall on the outside and going to build a new wall on the outside. But we had to stabilize it because that wall that was there was not going to be stable. We had engineers look at it and tell us that it wasn't going to work. So we couldn't leave it in an unsafe building condition. So we are keep working on that. And don't ask me what the cost is because I don't know at this point in time. We're working through that. So, okay. North Riley Highway is supposed to be done December 1st, I'm been told. It's getting closer. I think it's looking nice. And I'll be glad when that's done. I think everybody in our community will be glad when that's done. But going into winter, we don't have any road schedule work, so that's kind of great. So if we get all that worked out. Any questions I could answer for anybody? Okay. Any further miscellaneous? Reports from committees, boards, and commissions?
I will state that the ordinance committee met last week, I believe. I can't remember time. Anyway, so we had a very good productive meeting. And so we will be probably bringing some updated ordinances to the council next, Jenny, I can't remember.
I'm working on from the notes to clean up all those drafts, and then I will email out all the drafts with the crossed out what's being deleted, bolded what's being added, and then general type font for what's staying the same. And I'll try to highlight some of the substantive changes as well. And then if you guys can just look at that email and let me know if you have any additional amendments or changes to those ordinances if you do not sit on ordinance committee. So
Thank you.
It'll be here in the next few days that you'll get that.
Thanks.
I would add tax abatement committee meets tomorrow,
4 o'clock?
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. You have 2 things on the agenda or 1?
2.
2, okay. Tax abatement committee tomorrow at 4. If anybody wants to show up. Okay. Any further reports from committees, boards, and commissions? Comments or requests from citizens? Entertain a motion to adjourn. We're adjourned. Thank you all for coming. Have a lovely evening. Enjoy the rain tomorrow.